Hey, what up is done?
Seemingly here.
Soul Brothers back up in it versus video. Zoom Freaks, obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo's first SIG from Nike versus
The Kyrie low dose. If you guys want to copy either of these shoes, we'll leave links below. $120 versus $110. $10 price difference, not a huge deal. But let's get started off with the traction. Yeah, so on the clean court, I'd say they're both awesome. You know, solid bite. You're gonna be stopping on a dime. But dust, once you introduce dust, the Kyrie Low 2 is way better. The Zoom Freak it picks up a lot of dust. It's hard to wipe off, and it's you know, you're gonna be sliding out if you let too much dust build up on that. So yeah, Kyrie Low 2 is way better for dust. And durability, I don't know. What do you think?
This nub pattern always worried me.
Yeah.
These like little nubs.
Yeah, and I did have some nubs like kind of ripping off, but that's more just like on the edge with like the smaller type of nubs.
Yeah.
The Zoom Freaks also don't seem like the most durable.
Kind of soft rubber.
Yeah, it's fraying, and like I do have some ripping off on the white part as well. So I'd say durability is around the same. You definitely shouldn't play with either of these shoes outdoors. But yeah, and also you do have this outsole curvature, which is always a plus in the Kyrie Low 2. The Zoom Freak is just flat.
And it has that really like sharp, flat outrigger.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, I don't know, reminiscent to like, I don't know, I feel like they used to do this a lot more back like, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But they're starting to round outsoles a lot more now.
Exactly. But yeah, Kyrie Low 2 is better because the outsole curvature and its performance on dust.
All right, moving on to cushion or lack thereof.
Yeah, lack thereof for both of the shoes, man. You double stack zoom in the heel, you can't feel, and forefoot and heel zoom in the Kyrie Low 2s, you can't really feel either. It's just stiff ass phylon for both of them. I mean, it's pretty stiff. Not as stiff as like the fly traps, but still pretty damn hard. And this protrusion doesn't really do anything. I mean, you would think that you'd be able to compress the cushion a little more, which is the case, but you can't feel it unless you really dig in. You're really like never doing this when you're playing ball.
If you're running like that, you need help.
Yeah, like like this.
You gotta see the doctor.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, court feel I'd say is a little bit better than the Zoom Freaks, but other than that, it's around the same. Yeah.
All right, upper slash materials. The Zoom Freaks are, they're halfway decent. They're pretty thin.
Yeah.
Not the most premium, but it's not a premium price point. But the collar area in tongue is actually a really nice material.
Yes.
I actually really like.
In the toe, you have more of a textile material in the Kyrie Low 2, and I'd say it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
And feeling it, I don't know. It feels a little bit thick. Yeah, a little bit thicker than the Zoom Freaks. The Zoom Freaks are really thin and very minimal.
As far as premium goes, I don't know. I mean, the Kyrie's look more premium.
It definitely does look more premium.
Yeah, it looks a little more high tech.
But it feels a little bit flimsy as well.
Right.
Like the Zoom Freaks feel flimsy as also in the materials. On foot, they both feel really nice. So yeah, I guess we'll give the edge to the Kyrie Low 2 because of that premium feel and touch. Fitting. So I'd say they're both awesome. The Kyrie Low 2 is the snuggiest fit in the toe ever, dude. And I can't even curl my toes up at all. It's just like this. If I go like this, I'm like, I can't do that. Zoom Freaks are a little bit roomier, so I guess I like that better.
You definitely have a little more toe room.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's still a really nice and snug fit, but the Kyrie Low 2 is just on another level,
Right.
Width-wise, I'd say the Kyrie Low 2 is also a little bit narrower. So if you have a really skinny, narrow foot, the Low 2 is way better. Zoom Freak, I'd say, is a little bit better for just like a normal foot, And I don't know, like the Kyrie Low 2, I feel like it's a little too tight. So Zoom Freak is just snug everywhere around my foot. It's just like not too tight. It's just a nice fit. So Zoom Freak for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Support and lockdown.
Great in both of these shoes. I mean, you have in the forefoot, you have rubber coming up in both of the shoes. In the heel, you have a heel counter and the phylon coming up in both of the shoes. So lateral containment is great. I wonder which one is the
wider.
I'd say the Kyrie just by a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So yeah, they're both low to the ground and wide. They have wide bases, so you should be laterally stable. And obviously, they're both like lows. so you're not gonna get any ankle support. But yeah, support and lockdown, I give it a tie. They're both really good.
All right, let's touch on weight. See which one's going to be lighter. They both feel pretty light in hand.
12.03. I think I was like what 12 as well. Oh, 11.08. So like an ounce. Yeah, the Zoom Freaks definitely feel a little bit more minimal. The cushion is especially right here. It feels a little bulky comparing it to the Zoom Freaks. So if you want the overall more minimal shoe, then go with the Zoom Freaks. The Kyrie Low is still minimal. It's just like I'm just nitpicking at this point. And so yeah, it feels a little bit more minimal and light. Ventilation, I'd say it's around the same. Yeah, I tied up. Yeah, they're both like it's slightly cool. Durability, I'd say I don't know. What do you think? I'd say they're both pretty good, right?
Both comparable.
Yeah.
Tied up. Just stepping around, comfort, casual.
Yeah, they're both not very good or like not very comfortable for casual use.
Either of them better in breaking time? About the same.
I'd say the Kyrie Low 2 is a little bit better. You know, it's pretty much good to go right out the box. Zoom Freaks, you need to break in the traction a little bit. So yeah.
Aesthetics.
Low 2.
And that's facts. It's just facts. I guess let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. $110 versus $120. Which one is the better performer? Kyrie Low 2. I mean, everything else is basically a tie, dude.
Yeah.
Besides the traction, and the traction on dust is very important because I play on a dusty setting, so I like the Kyrie Low. I mean, if you're playing on a clean court, then both of these shoes are awesome. And I'd even say I like the Zoom Freak a little bit more because it is a little bit more minimal feeling. Because I love minimal shoes. But pretty much you can tie it up.
But if you factor in aesthetics and price, that's another way it's leaning pretty heavy towards the Kyries.
Yes. So I guess the Kyrie Low 2 for the win. Besides, I guess, if you're playing on a clean court. But yeah, again, if you guys want to cop either of these, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next one.
Later.
Peace.